Hi, I'm Rich with insideHPC. We're here at SC15 in Austin, Texas, and we're here at the SUSE booth. And I'm here with Karl Schulz and Mike Miller. How you doing, guys?
Doing great.
Great. Well, big announcement this week, Karl. We'll start with you. The OpenHPC Community got announced. Well, what is this thing about?
Yeah, it's a new community that was started just this last week, and it's a Linux Foundation collaborative project, and it brings together a number of partners. We have over 30 partners thus far, and it's a mix of folks from academia, from research labs, from OSVs like SUSE, from ISVs and OEMs.
Okay. And the purpose of this is to come up with a stack for standing up clusters? Is that the deal?
That's right, yeah. The thought is to try to provide a lot of the common building blocks that a number of sites use. And when you think about HPC, there's such a prevalence of open source software. And a lot of times when you look at what people are doing around the community, we're all building lots of the same things over and over. And it's kind of in some sense what distros have had to face in the past, but we have very specific HPC needs. And so the idea is, let's see if we can sort of centralize a lot of that effort.
Okay, Mike, and then what is SUSE's interest in being part of this new group?
So SUSE's got a long history in HPC computing, right? And many of the largest systems out there are running SUSE technology, and we feel that the Linux operating system is a really crucial part of the stack. And we also want to bring to this community our history of developing viable open source communities and helping this whole ecosystem of vendors, research labs, academia come together and innovate, because we believe open source model of development is the way to innovate. And so if we can all eliminate the redundancy and the duplication, we can all focus on taking HPC up to the next level.
Okay, so when I first read about it, the first question that came to my mind, that sounds like ROX. What ROX does? Well, what's the difference, Karl?
Well, I think, and it is similar certainly in what we're trying to do to help the community. And ROX has a long history of being very successful in the academic community, and we're not trying to replace that by any stretch. One of the things that though we're trying to do is think about the future and also think about very large scale systems. And one of the things that happens, you always have this trade-off between trying to control everything, versus being very flexible. And when you talk to high-end supercomputing folks, they always ask about flexibility, right? No GUIs, I just want to control everything. And that's why OpenHPC is really being architected from a building block point of view. And it's also trying to leverage a lot of what the distro folks have done. And really, we want to make essentially OpenHPC as a repository. You can actually just enable it and download packages directly.
Okay, so you did the hard part. You got 30 people, you got it announced. What happens next, guys?
Well, next, for one thing, we've just started this project, right? So the founding members are getting together in working groups, defining the governance of the project and setting the priorities. And that's part of the beauty of a real open source project, is that together as a group of members, we're going to figure out what the most important things are, and we're going to work on those together.